Hey guys, it's Robert again from Australian Camping and Four-Wheel Drives, and today we are out here at Maryland Cullendore Road. We're in New South Wales, right beside the Queensland border, not far away from Stanthorpe actually, so we're just out there this morning having a look around. And we're heading out to Cullendore High Country today. Got the ute here behind us with my sister. Say hello, Shalom. So yeah, we're going to be heading out there, and I thought we'd show you a little bit around. It's a bit of a dirt road here. You can come in through Warwick if you want to. So if you're coming in through Warwick, you're going to be coming in from this direction down here. Or the other way you can comes in through, I'm trying to remember the other town name. But you come in the other direction. The other direction you come in is a bit more off the beaten track, so to say. But most of it's bitumen roads, but it's a bit bumpy and all that stuff, eh? Way out through Warwick's a lot better. So we're going to head out there. We've already set up out there, but I thought at least show you around and what's around here as well. All right, guys, cool. Alright guys, so when you get down the road, you come down and you'll see Cullendore Creek Road, and then you'll see over here the entranceway into Cullendore Country. It's around about 2.5 kilometres to get up to the, we actually pay your registration fees. You can register online and you can pay a bit of your fees there as well, which is what we did. And you can either pay all your camping there if you wanted to, or just pay like a deposit and pay the rest when you get out here. When you get out here, you need to make sure you've got cash, because they don't have EFTPOS there either. So, and here you'll go through these gates, Cullendore High Country, 2.5 kilometres, and we're just going to head up there right now. Hey guys, Robert again from Australian Camping and Four-Wheel Drives, and got Stuart here. Stuart and Wendy actually own this property, and I thought I'd just get Stuart in just to talk to a little bit about the property, how he formed it and all that type of stuff, and what there is here for people who want to come camping as well. So can you tell us a little bit about the property, Stuart?
Yeah, the property's nearly 4,000 acres.
Okay.
It's about, what, two and a bit hours from Brisbane?
Yeah.
And not too far from Toowoomba, so it's in a good spot. It's probably half of it is open cattle country and the rest of it is forest, and that's where we put our campground. We're currently in the process of turning most of this forest into a refuge for wildlife.
Okay.
So it'll be part of the experience that people get here. They're talking about all those things, and so we'll have the cattle country, which we're fencing into areas that can be controlled, and we've got the land for wildlife, or in New South Wales it's called refuge, a native animal refuge for the rest of the place, which will be a couple of thousand acres nearly.
And like how many people can this area support, like in camping?
We've got 65 sites. Some of them are like this one, are group sites. So
right.
We've concentrated a lot on listening to people as we've developed this, and a lot of people say what they really want is, if they've got a family group or a work group or things like that, they can come in and really be in an area that's close enough to toilets, but somewhere where they've got it to themselves, so they can talk at night and not think everyone's listening, and they can put their kids to bed and no one's around. And so they're fairly spread out. That's the whole point of this campground, to give people their own space.
It's one thing we enjoyed, hey, when we've been camping here, guys. We were here and there's no one else around. It was lovely, nice and quiet and all that as well. It was really good.
And we've developed it like that. There's work in that you've got a lot more mowing, but we feel it's worth it because of the reaction we're getting from people who just love the idea that it does feel like you're in the bush, and while they know there are other people around, they're not impacting on them, and impacting on their weekends. So it's working well.
We came out here with the Mitsubishi Club a while ago as well, guys, and there was a bit of space for everyone to camp in the area. So, like where we are here, you could actually have a group of people that could camp together if you wanted to.
Yep.
But we're here at a quiet time, and there's hardly anybody else around, so you've got the whole spot here to ourselves as well. So it's
Well,
lovely.
with these group campsites, once someone's in them,
Yep.
it doesn't matter whether it's one or the whole group, we close that site.
I see.
So no one else then comes in and camps near you if you're in the group site.
Okay, cool.
If you're in, we've got other sites around
Yeah.
in other places where there's individual sites reasonably close, but that's how our group site philosophy works, yeah.
And toilets and showers, what do you have here?
Yeah, well, we've got our main amenity, which is just over the hill here, close to the brush box here, and it's powered.
Yep.
And there's hot showers there and flushing toilets.
Yep.
Down at the overflow, we've got flushing toilets down there and an outdoor shower, which is private and warm.
That was great.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting, guys. I don't know if you've ever seen one, but it's a shower with no roof on it. It's got like a aluminium, well, it's not aluminium, corrugated.
Corrugated around the edge.
around the outside of it, and
so we put paving down, so it's nice and clean, and it's the water is set at a certain temperature, which we change through the year.
Yep.
But we always make sure it's cool enough for kids, so it's on the cooler side rather than the hotter side. But it is warm, and when you go in there, you don't get any wind.
Yes.
And if it's in a warm day, on a sunny day, it can be quite cool and it's quite warm in there.
Yeah.
And a lot of people go at night just so they can shower and have a look at the stars. So
it was great. It was
yeah,
really good.
just something a bit different. We're going to put those at all the sites, and the other two sites, we've got the creek camp's got flushing toilets, and the mountain camp at this point have only got flushing toilets, and you can go to the forest camp if you want to go to shower. So we are going to put the same outdoor showers at all our sites. That's a work in progress. Can't promise when, but we're getting there. We've bought a fair bit of the stuff for it, so we just got to get on and do it. We are a working cattle property, so all of that's got to be balanced.
Balance it off
with the timelines of this stuff. So yeah.
And I think the other thing when we were driving around. Last time we came here with the four-wheel drive club, and when I was talking with your wife and that, and she was saying that they're not a four-wheel drive park, guys. So like if you want to come somewhere four-wheel driving, there's not really the right place for you to come.
No, we've got quite a few kilometres of tracks, which we encourage people to go. There's a lookout
up there as well
at the top, and just driving along the creek and different things. And we are extending those tracks, but the idea of them is really to take you places. Some of them do cross creeks and do things like that, but they're not meant to be difficult tracks. They're not meant to extend you. They're just meant to be a slow drive around, and a lot of bird watchers will drive out to certain places because this is a place that's really alive with birds. We had someone here last weekend, and in 2 days I think they got 70 odd different species, just the two of them. And so, but in different areas we've got wetlands and we've got different areas where different bird species exist. So people go and they might park up along our track and have a look for birds or things like that. So they're used quite a lot. But when I say it is not a four-wheel drive park, but it is a place where we've got tracks.
Yeah, so we enjoyed it. We went for a nice drive around the property and all that. They've got a lovely lookout up over this side over here as well. And it was just a nice casual drive around. There was nothing difficult or anything at all. The tracks are all there, and it was really good fun. We enjoyed doing that as well.
And a lot of these are shared, so we get a lot of bike riders and walkers using them. We've got we're putting walking tracks and bike tracks in, but they're also shared with, and come here on the holidays, it's become, the main holidays, we do get a lot of families. It's one of the things that is becoming a core business for us. I think because it's safe, because the campgrounds are spread out, and people have got it to themselves, and then on top of that, it's sort of the way the property's situated. There's no one else up here except this campground, and so kids can go on walks and wanders, and so we get a lot of kids using the tracks, walking or riding their bikes. So we ask people to keep that in mind when they're driving, and that's why we have a 15 kilometre an hour
speed limit.
Yeah, especially around close to campsites.
And when we came in, your wife greeted us.
Yes,
lovely lady.
She
didn't want to come on camera, guys, but she was a lovely lady. Hey, you come in and she'll greet you, and she organises everything that you need. If you need some camping, some timber and all that, they'll bring it to your campsite as well if you need to as well, or you can pick it up from where they have it up there also. And it's a really, really lovely spot. Hey, we've spent a couple of days out here and really enjoyed ourselves. So I just wanted to say thanks for
thanks for
letting us
coming.
come out here
Yeah,
and
thanks for coming.
and spend a little bit of time to let us actually film this and show everyone else what else they can
Great.
come out and enjoy as well.
Thank you for telling people about us.
Yeah, really appreciate it. Thanks,
a lot.
mate.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Shit.